Okay, so let's say you've done your eval already, and it's after the eval, and you want to schedule your visits with your patient. So this is going to say something different, completed view, because it's already been done. So when you go to the patient record, it shows you all the information. Down here it's going to show the schedule. Click this add and delete visit red button, and you're going to go through here. You can click on that view cert calendar, and it'll pop up this window where it'll show which you would have chosen 1 week 1, and then however many times a week for how many weeks. And then on the left hand side here, instead of NA, it'll say whatever number of visits you chose for those weeks, and they'll be in red if they're not scheduled. You need to schedule the whole cert period at the very beginning, the whole thing out right away. So we're going to say you did 4 weeks plus this one visit today. And we're going to say that you and the patient decided you're going to see them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you choose your visit type from this drop down. Most of them are going to be standard. And then you have to click on the boxes. So the 8th, 10th, 15th, 17th, 22nd. We're going to add those right away because your 30-day needs to be within before the first 30 days. So I'm going to make the 24th a reassessment, which is a 30-day in our system. Add that visit. You have to add different types of visits separately. So we have another standard visit on the 29th. And then we have a discharge summary on the 31st. Okay, so those are added there. Now, if you were going to, let's bring this up. On this 24th, if you decided that you want to see the patient for 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks or 4 more weeks longer than you originally planned to, in that reassessment, there is a spot where you can extend that plan of care, but you have to do it before you save the note so that it brings up the calendar. Excuse me. If you don't, you're going to have to get a hold of me and I'll help you fix it then. Let's say we get done with the cert period and we're not ready to be done with the patient. They still have things they need to work on. This last week, one of these visits needs to be a recert eval. The only way you can hop, where'd that go? The only way you can hop across cert periods is to do a recert eval. To extend a plan of care during a cert period, you do a reassessment. So I'm going to get rid of all these. Well, maybe not. I'm going to show you something else. Then, let's say, we're going to go back to the patient record. You're seeing a patient, pretend it's the 8th, and your patient says, my doctor just called and they scheduled me a doctor's appointment for the 10th. Can you come on the 11th? Okay, that works fine. The easiest way to reschedule those visits is to click go. And then right here, this date, change that to the 11th. Go to this drop down and click reschedule visit. Then you'll click go. It actually tells you how to do that in this red right here. You'll click go. And that's going to change that visit date to the 11th. Because if that would have been a reassessment, it would have changed it to a reassessment. It wouldn't have changed it to the wrong type of visit. Okay. I think that is it. Oh, wait. So to print this whole schedule for a patient, go back to the add and delete visit. Click on that printer. Sorry. That printer was on the right above completed. Brings up a pop-up window, and then you can just print this page for them. Just make sure the patients are getting a phone call 48 hours before the visit to let them know a time.